good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thanks once again for watching. You are watching the Crypto Night. Today I am here at the Theta.org website for one specific reason. I want to share with you why you shouldn't sleep on the Theta tokens Q3, Q4 roadmap. It's going to be very, very big for Theta and very, very big for you guys as investors if you are invested. If you're not invested, maybe you should think about it. Not financial advice. Anyway, before I get down to the roadmap, let's just see what's going on with Theta. So we know Theta Mainnet 3.0 is coming up and it's now in about 13 and a half days. Okay, there's a new validator node. If you don't know already, it's Enterprise Validator node, and it's DHVC, who has been on the board for a little while as a initial investor from way back in 2017, I believe it was. Now, moving on, we know about the partners, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we are at a stable area, which is very, very good for Theta once again, and the edge nodes at 139,000 edge nodes. Okay, so I was pretty sure in a video a little while ago, I think it was an AMA with Wes, and he stated that they need to get a constant sort of 100,000K mark edge nodes for Theta to be valid for, you know, bigger names to be using Theta as what it's meant to be used for. That's when he was speaking about trying to attract big companies such as YouTube, Netflix, and etc. So keep an eye on that one. That's something in the pipeline perhaps. Okay. Now I'll just quickly scroll down all the way down to the roadmap. So sorry if this is annoying for you guys. There's quite a bit on the first page, isn't there? Okay, roadmap Theta. All right. So first we want to look at Q3, and I just want to speak about it for a little while. Okay, so it's going to sit on this page perhaps. I might switch to another page to read some stuff. So the first one I want to talk about is edge compute, new use cases, machine learning, AI, other heavy compute jobs. Okay, now the reason why I say you shouldn't sleep on this part of the roadmap is because AI is a big, big industry. It is not a limited industry. It is a constant evolving industry across a range of other sectors. It's not just robotics. It's also computer stuff, analytics, trying to judge or trying to work out algorithms and all that sort of stuff. Okay, it can be things where humans can't actually go to. It could be dangerous tasks where humans can't do something. Okay, it can literally be something in space. It could be a Mars rover. It could be something going down in the mines, or using AI to identify a bomb. It could be literally anything at all. It's not limited. So that's very big. It's even in the medical industry. You know, it's AI looking after stroke patients and things like that. You know, identifying if they're having an issue with, like, just by monitoring them. I read somewhere there's a place that is doing just that. It's doing AI in a nursing home or nursing homes. I actually believe it might have been Singularity Net, and that's what they're working on. A robot that can recognize elderly people having medical issues, and I'm pretty sure that was for strokes and things like that. So that's a field where there's nothing there at the moment. It's humans trying to be there or be everywhere, and we can't be everywhere. We can't do everything, and we can't get it right. That's just the way it is. So machine learning, AI, big industries. It could even extend to automation of literally anything in the world. Automated warehouse, I've already got a few of them. I think Amazon has one in a not completely automated, but somewhat automated. We could have automated delivery vehicles, just automatically getting loaded up using AI and robotics, and off it goes to the house. Little drone comes out on wheels, whatever, delivers to the door. Contactless automated delivery. We could be building smart cities in AI and machine learning. Okay, so I'm just going to take you to a page where it actually describes some of the stuff rather than me farting on about it the way I am. Okay, so I'm at Investopedia, and it's got a little description here of what artificial intelligence actually is. I might read a bit of it further on as well. So artificial intelligence refers to a simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. The term may also be applied to any machine that exhibits traits associated with human minds, such as learning and problem solving. So just think about that bit alone. It could be used to automatically research into cancer, or any real world problems that we are having, COVID, whatever. Okay, again, the actual where it can go is actually limitless. The human mind is not capable singly to think where something can go and where it will stop. It won't stop. It'll be an ever evolving area. And what's beautiful about it as well is because on the Theta roadmap, it means Theta is not just sitting in its own little niche. If you sit in your niche as a business or a blockchain or whatever, you won't survive, because the world is ever evolving and you've got to evolve with the world. You've got to evolve with the movement. That's why fiat currency, in my opinion, is going to be non-existent in our future. Whether it's my future or your future or someone else's future, I don't know. But in the future, the current form of currency that we have, fiat money, will be no longer. Now, I'm not going to get started into it because it's a very touchy topic for me. But that's what I believe, and I'll just leave it at that. And I'll get back to what we're actually supposed to be talking about. So let's just see what else we got here. Now we just read through the key takeaways. Artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines. So the key takeaways. Artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines. The goals of artificial intelligence include learning, reasoning, and perception. AI is being used across different industries, including finance and healthcare. What I was saying, healthcare, aged care. Okay. Weak AI tends to be simple, single task orientated, while strong AI carries on tasks and that are more complex and human-like. Okay, and this is the area where they've only put like a few things in Q3, and I think they've done that because they know how big and how important this area is. So they are on top of it. They're partnering up with people that are in it, because Google's in AI via Waymo and a few other things that Google own. Another one was Sidework Labs, which builds smart cities, or is looking, or has aspirations to build smart cities. DHVC has nothing but pretty much AI and crypto in their portfolio. It also has biotech and things like that, which is also based on AI. So that partnership, the partnership, for one, the fact that they're now a Guardian validator for second, I think that is a very strategic move, and it's a move they've done for a reason. Okay, so although it does seem like it's a bit of anticlimactic from what everyone's thinking, it is, in my opinion, very bullish, very good news, because it means Theta is moving on to fry other fish. Okay, and it also leads me to believe that Theta is very, very confident on their mainnet 3.0 launch, and that the adoption on that side of things will be coming. So I guess only time will tell, won't it? Moving on. I'll just try and find something of interest, because I haven't actually read all of this. I've just sort of skimmed through it before bringing you this video, which is a bit of a no-no, isn't it? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Okay, applications of artificial intelligence are endless. The technology can be applied to many different sectors and industries. Okay, as I was saying, AI is being tested and used in healthcare industry for dosing drugs and different treatments in patients, and for surgical procedures in the operating room. Okay, once again, across the medical industry and everywhere. Other examples of machines with artificial intelligence includes computers that play chess and self-driving cars. Okay, so again, that brings me back to Google with Waymo. DHVC has AutoX, which is also self-driving cars, based in China, I thought it was, by memory. And Waymo has, like I said, the self-driving cars and driverless trucks they're working on as well. So, that's one for the long-haul deliveries, going across, from one side of America to the other side of America, in a long-haul delivery, automated, driverless, from point A to point B. Very interesting. So anyway, each of these machines must weigh up the consequences of any action they take, as each action will impact the end result. Okay, so just like in chess, the end result is winning the game. For self-driving cars, the computer system must account for all external data and compute it to act in the way that prevents a collision. So that's stuff that's already sort of in our normal cars. It's got the the automatic braking feature when it detects you're going too fast to an object or a person or whatever have you, or another car, whatever have you. Okay, we have already got that, but this is taking it even further. Okay, going back to, again, it's literally endless. AI, forever evolving. Machine learning, forever evolving. It's even in the financial industry, where it is used to detect and flag activity in banking and finance, such as unusual debt card usage and large account deposits. We've all been, in the situation where there's been too much money going to cryptos and your bank goes, hang on a second, what's going on here? And they freeze your account. And sometimes I've heard of people having it the other way around, too much money going into their cards and they're freezing their money because they think there's something wrong, fraudulent or something like that. So, it's got here like I'll leave this link actually in the description if you like, or though you can read up the top there. You can even just search Investopedia, artificial intelligence will come up, and read the whole lot for yourself. But I just wanted to highlight the fact that we shouldn't be sleeping, or no one should be sleeping on the next 2 quarters of the roadmap, because they're going to be absolutely massive for Theta. If you don't think it is, then you need to go back under your rock and I don't know, go buy Dogecoin again. Okay, it is just in my mind, it's crazy if you don't keep your money in it and keep going with Theta. Okay. I'll just go into. I did find another one. Let's see what that one is. Machine learning. Okay, there's another one there. I'll just read through the key takeaways, and that's all I do, and I'll end the video at that, because otherwise it'll be too long, too big, and my phone can't handle such big things on it, because then I have to start deleting my porn videos, and I don't want to do that. And by the way, guys, that was a joke. Ha ha ha. I would never delete my porn, but anyway, let's keep going. Machine learning is an area of artificial intelligence where AI, with the concept that computer program can learn and adapt new data without human intervention. Okay, so that's the other side of things. So AI is is kind of partly human intervention as well. Whereas machine learning, it's doing it by itself. It adapts and overcomes issues by itself. We don't need to jump in and recompute something or reconfigure something. It does it by itself. It realizes there's a problem, an issue, and it keeps going. It overcomes. It goes around it. It bypasses it. That's the way I read it in my mind. Okay, a complex algorithm or source code is built into a computer that allows for a machine to identify data and build predictions around that data that it identifies. Okay, so that would be handy in perhaps stock markets, crypto markets. It can find news that, or figure out see some news that it learns from, that maybe, okay, mainnet 3.0 is coming up. That's going to be something that there'll be people buying up, because they're going to buy the rumor, sell the news. So it'll suggest perhaps that the investor buys some, or automatically buys some for them, and then sells before the mainnet launch or just after the mainnet launch to make some actual money. Okay, that's just a perhaps. That's something in my head. Okay. Now, moving on. A complex. Did I read that bit? Yes, I did. Machine learning is useful in. Hang on a second. Sorry about that, guys. My dog was absolutely irritating the crap out of me. Anyway, so machine learning is useful in parsing the immense amount of information that is consistently and readily available in the world to assist in decision making. Okay. Machine learning can be applied in a variety of areas, such as investing, advertising, lending, organizing news, fraud detection, and more. So, once again, it's an ever-evolving thing. Okay. Theta are doing this for a reason. Theta know that this is a big industry, and I'm not sure how many blockchains are actually in this area. I know for AI there's definitely one, which is Singularity Connect, and they do all sorts of stuff from robotics to actual AI, like computing stuff. So it's not a heavily covered area just yet, which is very good news for Theta as well, because you don't want a blockchain or your investment going into an area where it's a very already a saturated market. It's just not going to make a difference price-wise or anything for any product unless it's some kind of breakthrough technology breaking into that sector. Okay, so yeah, don't sleep on it. It's big. Okay. Um, Again, I'll leave the two links to these two things, even though you can search for it if you want to in the into the description of my video. I'll just jump back into Theta roadmap, and I'll quickly talk about a couple other things. Okay, so now really quickly, I'll cover this sort of stuff here. Okay, so edge caching, new use cases, game patches, software updates, etc. Again, very big area. Think about who would use that kind of thing. Who on their partners or their links together would use this kind of thing? I'm tipping perhaps Sony. Not forgetting they also haven't announced the big Fortune 100 company they had said going back a few months now that they're working on. Who could it be? They've already got Sony. They've already got Google. It could be something to do with this. It could be perhaps Microsoft. Okay, now think about it. So all the things that would need game patches and software updates. It's not just your PCs. The operating systems on your phones, the operating systems on your gaming consoles. Okay? Serum headed? Just think about it. So that'll be a huge area. Okay? Not forgetting that also, okay, and I covered this a little bit in one of my tweets, that the CAA, one of the newer sort of validator nodes, they have links into Tencent Games. Tencent Games is a big player in that field. They're massive. It might have something to do with that. You know, we know that Theta is very good at networking and getting into all these little areas, and there's a reason why they keep partnering up and finding these new validators with big portfolios. It's so they can get into there and network and find ways into other areas. That's how big businesses work. You don't become a big business or a big name just by doing your thing and hoping that people discover you. You got to go to them. Okay. And then we are obviously looking at decentralized streaming DApp. Edge storage. Again, very big. I don't need to even cover that for you to know that, surely. And then advanced smart contract developer platform. So literally anyone could develop a smart contract, I guess, and a very detailed one perhaps. I'm not sure exactly. I've got to try and figure out what that is, but I think by the sounds of it, it'll be something like that. I'll further deep dive into that part at another stage, and I'll cover it for you guys. Okay, so that's it from me for now. Until next time, I will see you. Thank you once again for watching and listening. Please like the video if you enjoyed it or if you found it useful. If you would want to share the video as well to get it out there in the socials and get me some actual subscribers, because I'm still at 0, but that's not surprising because this is only my second video on this channel. You can find me on other channels as well, Crypto Detective. I've also got a podcast and I'm trying my hand at some writing as well. And I'll just leave the links in the description. Okay. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Do not click any links in the comments below. Do not join any Telegram groups or any groups whatsoever in the comments below. They are not me. They are most likely scammers trying to get your hard-earned crypto. Do not give any money to anyone that says they are me, because it's not me. I am not in the comments asking for money, crypto, or anything at all. Lastly, this is not financial advice. It's for my own entertainment purposes only. Goodbye for now.